Hey guys, so today we are in my kitchen. This afternoon I was thinking about baking the Keep It Cleaner chocolate chip cookies, so I thought I would film it for you all. Let's get to it. Okie dokie, so this is the new and improved recipe, and we have to start by preheating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. If it's fan forced, I have done that. I have lined a baking tray with baking paper. And normally when I bake and cook, I tend to just grab the ingredients as I go rather than pre-prepare. But with the ingredients we need, it's quite awesome that I can just sort of chuck everything in the bowl here. So I have pitted the medjool dates and I've sort of torn them apart a little bit too, just because my blender and food processor tend to get a little bit stuck and it doesn't really end up being quite smooth. So I thought I'd help out that way. Sometimes my cookies end up being a little bit chunkier in the date sides of things by the end of it, but that's okay, that's fine. That's just because of the blender and food processor not being as smooth as what I would hope. So I've started off with that. Then I have melted half a cup of coconut oil and I have added that to the bowl. Pretty interesting look here because I've also added the 2 tablespoons of rice malt syrup and the 4 tablespoons of almond milk, which you can also use water or any other milk that you want to do. I've just chucked them all in the bowl here, and then I will chuck them in the blender or the food processor, whatever you prefer. And you basically will be using that to create a smooth paste-like mixture. And then once it is warm, you're going to let it cool for 10 to 15 minutes before starting the next step. Good is it looking? So I have just blended and processed everything together. So now I've popped it in this bowl just to cool down a little bit before I start the next step. So I'm quite liking how this has turned out. I'm not sure whether it's just different medjool dates that I used or whether or not it's because I let them soak a little bit with the melted coconut oil and the milk. But this is looking a lot smoother than other times, so I am pretty impressed. So I'm pretty sure I was meant to put the dry ingredients in the bowl first and then combine the wet ingredients, but that's okay. I'm doing it the other way around. So we're combining the two together now, and the mixture should be quite sticky by the end of this. So we are all combined. And on another note, who likes my cute little wooden spatula here? It's a Christmas tree one. Works out well for this time of the year, so close to Christmas. I'm so excited to see how these turn out. Now it's time to roll them into balls and bake them. This is one tray ready to go in. Yum. Can't wait. So our oven is preheated, so let's get these babies in. So the cookies are in the oven. I made sure there was enough space between each cookie, so then when they're baking and they increase in size, we'll be all good. And now we just wait 12 to 13 minutes or until golden brown, so depending on your oven. My oven's quite a strong oven, so I'll just keep an eye on them. And I'm excited. Looking good. So I've just gotten them out of the oven and here we are. I could have cooked them a bit longer, but I'm going for the gooey center this time. So obviously if you cook them a bit longer, you have more of a crispier result. Just gonna let them cool and then we'll put them in a container. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me bake, and you can check out the packet mix for yourself in Coles in the health section. And we'll chat soon. See ya.